Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again. Looking ahead to today's games for MLB for the 29th of September, which is Friday. We got 13 games here for the main slate. We got two early ones. Obviously, we don't look at those. So anyway, hopefully you guys did good last night. It was a very weird night. I was telling you guys in the podcast yesterday, I didn't know how I really felt about last night. A lot of people sat, obviously all the Cubs sat. So it was an interesting night. Came up a little bit short. I wasn't expecting too crazy of a night, so I didn't really bet at all. I only bet like $10 because I knew it was a weird night. Plus, with MLB, recently haven't been betting too much just because, anything can happen. Saving up the money there for NBA season. So, anyway, we'll get back at it here today with 13 for the main slate. A lot better matchups for us here today. Anyway, MLB's just $15 for the rest of the season with playoffs. That's very, very cheap. 3 to 4 lineups per day for the main slate. NFL, $30 for the month, $110 for the season. We will have a video for you guys Friday night up for week four discussion. Like I said, week 3 was really good for us, and hopefully you guys join us for week 4. Looking ahead at it, some pretty good matchups for week 4. So definitely hit us up for NFL. And then, Fanduel just finally posted NBA preseason yesterday, which was Thursday. They posted finally, which is awesome. It's on Saturday. We are very, very, very excited for NBA, as we've been saying the last couple weeks. Anyway, if you guys want to get in on preseason, it's only $20. It is preseason. It's kind of like NFL, anything can happen, but we know a little bit more about these rookies here for NBA and who's going to play than for NFL. So definitely get in on it. It's only $20. You get about 2 weeks of NBA preseason until the regular season, starts on the 17th. So like I said, $20. It starts on 9:30, which is Saturday. So definitely get in on that. And as normal, NBA regular season, $300 right now. It's going to go up again to, I think, $350 for the final price for the season. So definitely get in on that. And like I said, our month-to-month prices will be out October 1st as well. Like I said, prices are going to go up a little bit more than they were last year. So definitely get in on that $300. You will save a lot of money doing it that way. So anyway, with that being said, like I said, not the best night last night, but, I knew it was going to be a tough night. So, anyway, definitely going to move on to today's games here. And RotoCurve is up with their stats, which it definitely helps, and I love showing you guys as well. So, anyway, we are going to start at pitchers. Obviously, you got Strasburg, you got Zach Greinke, obviously. Jose Quintana, that's an early one. Let me go see here. Cincinnati and Chicago Cubs early, and Toronto and the Yankees are early. So Biggiotti, Tanaka, Stevenson, and Quintana are not available. So anyway, Strasburg, I don't mind him, obviously, against the Pirates. Not a high total in that one at all. Going against Cole, but I think he's going to be good for you. Zach Greinke, don't mind him. Royals don't really strike out a lot, but I don't mind that one at all. He did get rocked last time out, but it is a 9 total, but that's because of Kennedy on the other side of that. So, I don't mind him. I told you Jose Quintana, not available. Chris Stratton, that's an interesting one. I was looking at his numbers. They're not crazy good, but that's because he's been facing Arizona, Colorado, the Dodgers. He's been facing some really hard teams in his division. Hasn't yet faced San Diego. So, I don't mind him. Padres, they can hit a little bit, but they also do strike out quite a bit as well. So maybe Stratton, GPP, only $7,300. Pretty good high. He's high on the models, so maybe put him in there. I think he'll be relatively popular. Trevor Bauer, don't mind him against the White Sox. Charlie Morton here against Boston. I don't know how I feel about that one there. Peacock didn't do too bad last night, but man, I don't like putting bats against the Red Sox, especially when the Red Sox are still trying to clinch their division there. So Matt Harvey, I'm surprised he's up there against the Phillies. I think Phillies can get to him. I really do personally. I wouldn't put Harvey in there. Phillies, they can hit. As I said in the past, every time I stack really good pitchers like Scherzer, Strasburg against the Phillies, they get hit up. So hopefully they can hit Harvey here. Garrett Cole, don't really like him. Luis Gora, I've seen him pitch a little bit. He's a bigger guy. He's not overpowering. I think the Marlins can get to him here. He's a rookie. Stanton, once again, was unreal last night, so I don't mind putting him in there as normal. He's always a good play there. Martin Perez, lefty against the Athletics. I really don't mind some Athletics here as they do hit some home runs. Obviously Perez is up there a little bit, but if you go look here, surprisingly, he has righties. Not surprisingly, sorry, righties. Are pretty good here, in a pretty good area here. 29th against K rate, slugging 17th, Walva 22. So good bats there for the Athletics. Anyway, we'll get in the bats in a second. Wade Miley, I don't know if I can really trust him against the Rays. I was telling you guys I picked Sonny Gray today, but if you guys go look at the podcast last night, I told you guys I was like they got shut out by Severino. I have a bad feeling that they're gonna light up Sonny Gray, and they did. So unfortunately that happened. I don't know how Miley's gonna do against him. We'll see. But overall, I don't really want to mess with any of those pitchers there. I think Strasburg, Zach Greinke, maybe some Stratton, Bauer. I really don't mind some of those guys there as sure picks. I don't know if you can really pick any of these other guys. Maybe Dan Straley, Ben Lively, maybe, who knows, maybe him against the Mets. He's had a couple all right games. But for the most part, not really messing with these guys. So Bauer, Strasburg, Greinke, and Stratton is who I'm looking at there. All right, we're going to go look at the stats here. Stacks, sorry. As normal, Cleveland's usually always in the top 3 here for stacks. Anyway, they're taking on Mike Pelfrey, which, as we know all year, he straight sucks. Only goes like 4 or 5 innings. And then in Chicago, are they facing Chicago? Hold on, let me go look. Right, yeah, okay, so he is with the Chicago. Sorry, I just remember him with Detroit so long. So anyway, he is with Chicago here. I don't mind him, obviously. 8.5 total here. Depends on who Cleveland puts out there. Like I said, it's like the last series of the year, so some of these guys probably won't be putting too many of their starters out there. But they do want to clinch the best record in the American League. Astros is only a game behind them or so. So they might put a couple out there. Yeah, Cleveland obviously put them in there. Slugging for lefties against Pelfrey is really good. And slugging for righties isn't too bad either. So obviously that's just an obvious one. Put him in there. Dodgers against Chad Bettis, don't mind that one either. Only kind of bad thing here is prices are going to be very high. Also, the starters for Dodgers may only go 6-7 innings. We've seen that the last couple of days. They get a relatively big lead, and then they just take them all out there in the 7th inning. So definitely watch that. You might get cut short a plate appearance or so. And that could make the difference. So we got a 12 total there. So, yeah, Dodgers, put them in there. Then you got the Cubs against Stevenson there. Texas against Raul Alcarita. I don't know how to say his name. Anyway, he's not a good pitcher. I've seen him pitch for Oakland. Texas should definitely get to him. A 10.5 total. I love some Texas Rangers there. Also in their Ranger ballpark. As you see, there are not enough stats for Raul, but I've seen him pitch. He's not good. Texas should definitely get to him here. So definitely put in some Texas bats. Colorado against Hyunjin Ryu, up to you guys. Colorado, they probably won't be resting since they're still going to put some guys in there. Yeah, I don't mind him here. Ryu, he's not really that good. Blackman, Arenado, as you see there. Surprisingly, lefties rating against him is not bad. 778 home run rating, a 579. So he struggles against the lefties here. So, yeah, I don't mind some Colorado bats. LA Angels against Marco Gonzalez. I love that. Marco Gonzalez, he sucks. He's really young. He's not good. Like I said, I'm a big Mariner fan. I've seen him pitch. He's terrible. So don't mind putting him in there. Houston against Fister, that could go either way. He's been okay. He also does get hit around. So maybe definitely some Houston bats there. There's just a lot of really good bats out here. Giants, maybe GPP against some Jordan Lyles. If you're going to get some Strasburg in there, you might have to have some cheap San Francisco bats. And they got some guys that can hit. Only 8.5 total. Not the best place in AT&T ballpark, but still don't mind some Giants there. I think they'll do half decent. I think they can score about 5 or 6 here. So maybe 1 or 2 bats there. As you see, their lefties do better against Lyles. So maybe put in a couple lefties there for San Francisco. Arizona against Kansas City with Ian Kennedy. Yeah, don't mind that one at all. Philly, I already mentioned that one earlier against Harvey. Like that one quite a bit. Splits on both sides of the plate is pretty good against Harvey. Like I said, there's just a lot of really good stacks here. John Grant, Milwaukee against him. Minnesota against Matt Boyd. I know these are getting a little low, but still some pretty good picks here. So, yeah. So it just depends on who you want to stack. Maybe make 4 or 5 different lineups with all these different stacks. As you can see, some very, very good ones out there. So should be a very good high scoring Friday. Definitely looking forward to it. So get in on it for only $15 for the season. With playoffs, like I said, it's really cheap and easily can make some money there. So I think that is it. NFL, as I said, 30 for the month, 110 for the season, includes playoffs with the season package. Like I said, week 3 was good, and we'll probably do a video for you for Friday. And then keep preaching it. Get in on it. NBA season, it is not far away. As I said, preseason, it starts Saturday, 9:30. So, yeah, definitely excited for that one. Preseason is only $20. So definitely get in on that. Like I said, we do know NBA pretty well, as I keep preaching. Yeah, there's our emails normal. We'll also have it in the comment section for you guys. Also, you can follow and hit us up on Twitter if you have any questions or anything. Let us know. So I think that is it. I think we might have one more MLB video, and I think that's it for the season. We're still going to be doing videos, but I think that is mostly it for the regular season. So, yeah, MLB wasn't too bad for us. So I think that is it. Hope everyone has a really good Friday, and we'll see you guys all on Saturday.